We are set to go. The first time ever in the Northern Territory. Hidden Valley is set to erupt. There is a huge crowd here at Hidden Valley, and we are set just seconds away. Away we go. Bright got away to a beauty. Lowndes bobbed it down off the line. That's what Jason Bright needed as they head down. Seaton's gone out wide, and Russell Ingles come right through, and Mark Warner. They've gone around. Skate's got the lead into the first corner.
Unbelievable. It touched up. Look at that. We were waiting for that.
I was waiting for that one to happen.
35 V8s trying to shuffle into that first turn. You can see they were getting ready to muscle each other. Look at them. They're going all over the place.
Somebody in the inside there, it was 11, Larry Perkins. He's been spun, and it looked like Bow went out also. So plenty of contact in the first turn. It's Mark Scaife who leads the way. It looked like Mark Larkham got up in the second spot from Jason Bright. Ellery is well placed, and there is Perkins stuck in turn one. Now he gets going.
And Craig Lowndes got an absolute terrible start. He bogged it down, didn't get away well. He's back in about 6, just got past Stephen Ellery.
Ambrose and Scaife at the front row of the grid. Tander and Bright between them. It is neck and neck for the first 10, 20, 50 metres. Down to turn one. Crunch time. Ambrose is holding on. Scaife is stuck out on the right. Bright goes really wide. And Ambrose shoots through.
Tander. Scaife was held up high. He raced Ambrose all the way to the corner, but that became a perfect invitation for Garth Tander, who moves up a spot. Richards is up to 4th as well in car 11, and Kelly's been turned hard into the wall. That will be huge damage to the right-hand side of that car. Very likely to prompt a safety car. Ripped a wheel off the car as well. Heavy contact for Kelly. We hope he's okay.
Big jolt for Todd Kelly. He's okay. He's okay. That was him onto the radio, back to the Holden Racing team, and the marshals are straight there. Big, big, big impact. And a few gingerly steps for Todd Kelly. 7th in race 1, 24th in race 2. And now a shake of the head. Mark Larkham also caught up in that drama. Yellow flags, safety car out onto the circuit.
Let's have a look up the back of the pack here. And what has happened, you can't really, actually it could be that Lowndes and Kelly made contact. And so, Gurr, big trouble. Big trouble, this will be a safety car. And this is at turn 4?
It is to the way into turn 4. That's big, big damage to the tyre wall on the right-hand side as we saw it, the left-hand side of the track. He has got front, rear, side, damage all over that car. He's moving okay inside the cockpit.
Here's the explanation again. It's gone in on the front, flick the tyres. Actually, what happens with the cars is the tyres grab it and flick it around end to end.
So the Bottle Ford will lead them down to turn 1. Lowndes slots into second. Big dive on the inside from Tander, and that will force some contact with Will Davison.
Very aggressive move by Garth. Right now is the time to make places if you can. Bright's been elbowed, and round goes Slade. It's taken Bright with him, and into the wall goes David Wall.
Oh, this is big. That's Dean Fiore up on the side. It's one of the Altimas there. That's Russell Ingall involved with Alex Premer. They're all in the fence. This will be safety car. May even be red flagged. Red flag. That was very big.
Turn 1, red flag, red flag.
6 cars at least involved in this.
Grid positions. All cars to return to their original grid positions.
So Premer's going to be able to get out of it. They'll bring the cars back to the line. So that's Tim Slade on the left of screen. Lee Holdsworth, I think it was Michael Caruso.
Going now.
Dean Fiore, Russell Ingall. There is Rusty on screen. It's been a horror weekend. There's James Moffat. Spoke to him prior to the start of the race. Be game over for Alex Premer. It is going to pluck 6 to 8 cars out of this race.
Well, let's see who actually got through, but got through damage. So you watch Jason Bright here in the Team BOC, car number 8. He gets pushed wide. That's the first sign of danger. Scott McLaughlin's in the middle of that one. Then it clicks up on Tim Slade on the left, who gets fired across. David Wall's got nowhere to go. And then it's just sandwich time. He's in the middle of the road here. That's where the angst starts, and that's where it crunches. Oh.
Look at that. So that was Fabian Coulthard we were riding with then. So Tander shot down the inside, and then there was basically 3 into 2. Didn't go with Slade, Bright, and was it Tander? Or was it 22? No, it was 33. It was McLaughlin. So still trying to unravel who did what to who here.
Dean Fiore's really lucky not to have rolled the Dodo insurance car. And he'll arrive on the scene there. Look at that. Right up on 2 wheels. And then back down in the dust.
Rick Kelly all crossed up going into turn 1. Both of them so deeply committed it wasn't able to be managed. And they've gifted Craig Lowndes into the hairpin. Tim Slade, he's in 2nd position, and now a traffic jam in 6.
99 just getting off into the dirt there briefly, that left rear dropping off. David Reynolds running right with James Moffat. Look at this. Mirror to mirror, Bright makes contact.
Now remember, they were together in the last race, and Heimgartner's going to be turned here in front of the pack. He grabs a Red Bull car. There's chaos in Darwin. And to the rear of the field goes the Red Bull car.
It's like
now
a
that is Percat's car with the door plucked open.
How's that bloke won anything?
A panel on the side of the car, so there's a little bit of bumper assembly as well. And that's Andre Heimgartner, 20 years of age, Kiwi, out of the car in a punch-up on the racetrack with Jason Bright in that last event. And there's the door peeled open on the Percat mobile, and clearly he'll be in this lap. This has been a very, very impressive run for Michael Caruso. Car number 23, Nissan Motorsport. A trip to Italy off the back of the Winton event. Doing some very important promotional work for Nissan Motorsport internationally. He's worked unbelievably hard, as have the whole team. Constantly working this car, improving the chassis, continuing to refine the engine performance. He was a winner here in Darwin back in 2009. So far in his supercar career, 8 podiums. Final corner. He's still got 1.8 seconds in hand. And this is going to be a very sweet victory. Can you believe it? It's winner number 10 in 12 races for 2016. So many different drivers at the top. Well done, Michael Caruso. 2.8 kilometres to run before Scott McLaughlin cleans up another victory, but importantly, potentially grabs the Triple Crown. It's been discussed from the first moment that Supercars visited Hidden Valley in the Northern Territory all the way back in 1998. Nobody's been able to achieve it before. Riding with Mostert, not quite close enough to the back of Jamie Whincup. Meantime, the leader's up in the valley. He's about half a lap ahead of this group. So a victory yesterday for Scott McLaughlin. He just continues to stack on the numbers. He's got a bit of fresh air around him now. There's nobody between he and the 14th corner, and the crowd on the hill appreciate the drive. He's a popular young driver. The team have done a remarkable job so far this season. He's already got 36 victories to his name. He squares it up out of the last corner and makes history in Darwin. Scott McLaughlin wins the Darwin Triple Crown.
Yeah, boys, well done. Triple Crown.